I'm honestly baffled that these arrived in this condition. This stitching, I'm not sure you want this. Hi everyone, today we'll be looking at how I've set up my cloth and paper traveler's notebook in the Pocket Plus size. I'll do an unboxing and a review, so stay tuned. Also, you'll see that my nails change throughout this video. I just got this new set done. Pretty cute. I'm usually not a fan of polka dots, but this is really working out for me. Let's get into the unboxing. You can see immediately that you've taken everything out. So I'm assuming this is a freebie. I really like this vellum card thing. Dot stickers. Torn magazine. Okay, interesting. This little thing. Oh. So I have some of the adhesive latched onto the vinyl. That's not fun. I have used like a traveler's journal system before. This was, I don't know, maybe 8-10 years ago, quite a long time. It wasn't like an official traveler's notebook, but it was like a papery kind of cover, but with the same kind of system where you have the cover and you fill it with whichever notebooks that you would like. And I do love this transparent thing. Oh my god, that is really annoying. I'm gonna try get that out later. I got 3 infills. I got the goal tracker. Ooh, okay. That was not the texture I was expecting. It's like a very rubbery kind of paper. Interesting. I thought this was such a good format for goals. I think it would just be nice to see a whole notebook filled with what you've achieved. The second one, okay, this is the green one, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, so this is the Hobonichi style. Sorry, I just noticed something. So I don't know if this is intentional. It's not aligned and the typefaces are not the same size. I don't know if they've recently changed or added that, but yeah, like as you can see, the packaging was different. I don't know what's up with that. Why? And the third, like these notebooks, mind you, are not cheap at all, especially for the page numbers. Right, yeah, so this is also like the Hobonichi style. Oh wait, no, it is completely different. Maybe this is intentional, that they're all different. And I was thinking it would be really cute to replace the string with this green one. And we're back to the next day. I had some time to play around with the format and which inserts that I wanted to use. So this is how it's looking like so far. I imagine that this will change over time. This is really like day 0 of using this. The main thing with this size is that it's very unique to cloth and paper. There are hardly any notebooks that are made in that size, in that dimension. So keep that in mind. I am using an A6 Slim notebook from Stalogy in this front part. I also initially wanted to put this Moleskine sketchbook in here, but it's too thick to put like both the Stalogy and the Moleskine. So depending on what I need that day or how, like, I'll swap the notebooks out. I think that's how I would use it, which is a shame because I really wanted these two to work together. I've put, this is like a Hello Kitty charm that I thrifted, and I replaced the original band. I chose the green one because it matched my setup. On the pen loop, I have a Pentel Energel Klena. It's a really reliable pen, so I went with that. So if we opened it up, Here you'll see there's actually a clear pocket. I haven't placed anything right now because I know that this is the type of notebook that builds up over time. If you're not familiar with traveler's notebooks, the concept behind this is that you have these 4 bands, like strings, in this cover, and you take the middle part of the notebook and you slip it in the string and it holds them together like this. There are 4 bands. If you are using the cloth and paper inserts or thinner notebooks, you'll be able to fit up to 4 in here, but because of the thickness of the stalogy, I'm only able to put these 2 in here. Stalogy notebooks are like quite soft, and I like that their grid is quite pale, so I'm just really glad that it fits in this size. It's not exactly the same height and width as the cloth and paper notebooks. You'll see this here. I placed the goal tracker one here and this found image of Abyssinians because I think they're absolutely adorable, and they kind of look like burnt toast, or like, you know, like brown sugar. I find it so cute. And I found that fitting for a goal because one day I would love to be an Abyssinian mom. I love this goal tracker design that Cloth and Paper have done. I got 2 other notebooks from them, and honestly, I don't think they're worth it. That's the long story short. So when I first opened this, you would have seen the gold embossing has come off. Like, yes, sure, there are like production errors, that's fine, but there were just a couple of things. If you're not detail oriented, this probably doesn't bother you, but I am, and because I am educated in like publishing and bookbinding, I'm very picky with this type of thing. The materials that they're made of, these covers, are, they say, like soft matte. The problem with it is that they're very prone to finger marks, and they collect grease over time. So if you wear hand lotion, or you're just a human and you're touching this, it will grease up and it will leave marks over time. So that's something to keep in mind. You can, of course, put your own cover on top of this to alleviate that. See, just there. Another thing that bothered me, if you look at the spine, the stitching isn't very neat, and mind you, these are expensive notebooks. You can see it's already tearing apart and on the edges, and the sides are just not clean looking. Look at that. I don't know. I love like when things show use and like wear and tear, but I feel like if you're paying a premium price and your branding is luxury, then it should deliver. Another thing that I wanted to go into is like, look at this stitching. I think for the price point, it's not worth it. The paper I know is like 120 GSM, so it's actually quite thick paper, but I'm not a fan of this feeling anymore. I'm definitely spoiled with Tomoe River paper notebooks because the smoothness is so good. If you have the band in here, it wouldn't like show. I'm definitely going to put like an alternative cover because I'm just not into this matte thing. I did some pen tests, and they fared pretty well. There is minimal ghosting. I mean, yeah, the ghosting is not that bad, honestly, but there is a little bit of bleeding from the vanishing point. That's for that section. I got this, the actual Traveler's Company, Traveler's Notebooks, has a passport size, and they have this little insert, which is like this plastic sleeve like this. You can put a bunch of stuff, so I thought it would be nice to put that right at the back. Here at the moment, I've just placed some business cards, some mini sticker samplers, of the Love is in the Air Fairy and the Year of the Firehorse Fairy. I've also got like some samples with the packaging in here, and I think it's just really cute. The green and pink matches the whole vibe of this setup, so I thought it would be like a really good combination. I also just wanted to show you what it looks like if I try to put in the Moleskine. This is a hardcover, And also wanted to give you guys a close-up. This is my like first Moleskine. I really did splurge, but I was really curious on how this works. And oh my god, these are like acrylic markers that I was playing with. Cat, Alyssa Liu's performance. Oh my god, more Alyssa Liu. I haven't finished this sketchbook page, but I think it looks pretty cute. I like especially this side with the orange. That definitely makes it more difficult. But like here you can see an example of what nice stitching looks like. It is a different type of binding, so keep that in mind. But like stitches shouldn't look so like abrasive as it does. So this was like the original plan, to have the notebook and the Moleskine. Like it works, but it's not like pretty. It's hard to, it's like struggling to keep everything together with this. I love this appearance of the clear cover. It does feel really great, and I have used notebooks with clear covers too, so it just feels like the right thing to add onto my system. Like it feels organic. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know if I have much Traveler's Journal friends online. This is mostly a Hobonichi channel, but this was too cute to pass on, and I was thinking about ordering from Cloth and Paper for a while. So that's my review. See you guys next time. Bye bye.